There was a lot to do in Vice City, but today I'm going to cover 10 tiny things you didn't know you can do in Vice City. Let's get into the video. Become a police officer. Becoming a police officer in Grand Theft Auto Vice City has its perks. You can walk undetected by other police officers and military personnel. Head to Fort Baxter Air Base without causing alarm. The police officer uniform's main purpose is for a mission in which Tommy Vercetti and Lance Vance play a part. For the sake of role-playing, it might not have the same effect as in Grand Theft Auto 5. With that said, role-playing in a single-player game can be enjoyable. Spawn a tank. This tiny thing in GTA Vice City is actually quite large. Spawning a Rhino tank, a vehicle that has appeared in several Grand Theft Auto games, offers the players ultimate protection. Rhino tanks are virtually indestructible. Just make sure you don't collide with another Rhino tank, as it can inflict massive damage. The vehicle is bulletproof, but it isn't fireproof. Visit locations inspired by Scarface. Throughout Grand Theft Auto Vice City are locations inspired by pop culture. The game is littered with Easter eggs that give the game massive replay value. Most are aware of the Scarface mansion known as the Vercetti estate in the game. Another lesser known thing in the game is an ode to the chainsaw scene in Scarface. Known as Apartment C, the place contains a bloody bathroom with a chainsaw item matching the scene in the movie. Find a fat man wearing cement shoes. Although it was initially considered a myth, it was later proven that the cement shoe men exist. At 3 different Grand Theft Auto Vice City locations, there are men with cement shoes in the water. It appears as if the men were drowned recently, given the body's stage of decay. Somebody wanted these men to die, which is why they were cemented with these men's legs and dropped them into the ocean. This is likely a mafia-related incident which is not isolated. Watch a musical act at night. Referred to as the Village People of Grand Theft Auto Vice City, men, including a police officer and a construction worker, can be seen dancing into the wee hours of the night. It's worth noting that these men only appear during the night hours. You can interact with the dancing members by shooting or striking them with a melee weapon, but it will add to your wanted level rating. The Malibu Club is a location inspired by Scarface, and this performance makes the site even more iconic. Find human organs on display for sale. Something sinister is visible in broad daylight, lest we forget the Vice City Police Department turns a blind eye. This seemingly innocent family butcher store sells beef, poultry, and pork, but it's the human remains that are particularly disturbing. Viewing inside the shop's window, one can see brains, an arm, and an organ. The store's owner owns the Funeraria Romero Funerary, which is where human remains may have come from. Change the size of the moon. In Grand Theft Auto, the moon acts as a natural satellite, but it is far from being the ordinary moon we know in the real world. In Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the moon doesn't orbit the Earth, it stays in a fixed position and appears much larger than the other games. Shooting the moon with a sniper rifle will cause the size of the moon to change, but using other firearms won't change its size. Was this a bug or a part of the game's design? We may never know the truth. Find a poster featuring GTA 3's protagonist Claude. Grand Theft Auto 3 incorporated more realism than its fanciful sequel, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. It was the first Grand Theft Auto played in 3D. As an ode to one of the most impactful Grand Theft Auto games in history, Claude's poster from Grand Theft Auto 3 is seen hanging in Tommy's Ocean View hotel room. The other 2 posters are parodies of the movies Jaws and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Small nuances like this made the game a masterpiece. Find a submarine near North Point Mall. A submarine is found near North Point Mall, underwater to the north. The purpose of this peculiar watercraft is a subject of debate between players. It appears to be guarding a shipwreck. There is also a submarine shipwreck at the Vice City junkyard. Each wreckage creates more questions than it helps explain. This submarine doesn't relate to the story in any way, but it is a subject of analysis. Find a filming location for the lunar landing. One of the most pervasive conspiracies known to humankind makes an appearance in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The notion that the moon landing was a hoax continues to gain traction every day. To suggest that the moon landing was a hoax today is arbitrary given NASA and other space exploration companies' transparency. In Grand Theft Auto Vice City, tinfoil hat conspiracists were given a staged lunar landing site. A studio on Prawn Island includes a fake backdrop and numerous moon landing props. It's also a valid theory to say that these are props for a moon landing movie. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.